Alright, what's up people? Andy Trainer here, take 95 on trying to do beginner tips. Alright, so what I got here is a very low level Kraken with literally almost nothing in it. And I'm going to show you guys the trial and error that you're going to be getting when you start off with your frames, because unfortunately at the beginning of the game it's kind of all about picking the frame to get you going. So we're going to have to find out exactly what you're going to be going through. Now let's pick some low level enemies and we're just going to fight them. Let's go to Corpus. Where the fuck is Corpus it? I mean, I knew that. So we're going to throw some elite crewmen in here. 5 elite crewmen. And we're going to throw 15 of these things or whatever. So, like I said, I hardly have anything in this Kraken, and I'm going to have to demonstrate to you guys what you go through as a low level and why your frame matters. I guess this ain't a really good example. This will have you to believe that the Kraken was a good weapon. Look at this, man. Like, I am literally just trying so hard to shoot this guy's shield off. So we're gonna have to. So as Volt, you're gonna have to use this shield to stop some of the damage from coming through. Look at this damage. Oh my gosh. Good lord. And it's so inaccurate. Now this is weapons that you guys deal with. Weapons like the Kraken. I can't even lock it on, man. I got enough to deal with this fucking random lag, man. And now I have to deal with this thing. Jeez. Okay, here we go. I'm hitting them now. So as you can see, guys, as a low level, the thing that matters the most is your weapon. Is your Warframe, because that's what's going to be getting you most of your kills. So you want to pick a Warframe that's strong, one that's not weapon dependent, but yet one that's fluent with weapons. If Volt was your starter frame, you're fine. This guy has electric shock. He has electric shield. He has speed to run around. And he also has a very nice ult, which will pretty much slaughter a majority of the things in the room. So, Volt was not a half bad pick. Not to mention, to get him next time, you will have to probably be somewhere in the dojo. You have to be in a clan to get this guy. So, it's not a half bad pick. Now, let's go for the people who pick Mag. Now, unfortunately, Mag is not really particularly that strong. And especially not in the early game when you hardly had anything. I don't even know if Mag's still like a starter frame, but she is not really that strong for a starter frame. The move you're going to be using the most is Pull and Polarize. Now, Polarize used to be way stronger than that, but unfortunately the powers that be decided that it was a bad idea to make a weapon so strong. Frame have a move that was so strong. But fortunately for you, you can just use Magnetize, and that'll make up for your very garbage accuracy. See how it's making up for mine right now? And he can't even shoot me. Look at this guy. Ha ha ha. Look at that. So yeah. And then you have the worst ult in the game with Crush. It's the worst ult in the game. Look at how long it takes. Jeez Louise. Polarize will refill your shields when you do it. So I guess it's good for that. Magnetize is good for killing multiple enemies. And Pull is good for killing trash mobs. So all in all, it's not really that good of an early game frame. It's a pretty garbage early game frame, but look at the good side, man. That's the good side. As far as picking this frame in the early game, that's pretty much the good side. Hardly nothing. So let's go to XCal, the other beginner frames. Now, this guy, as a matter of fact, let's come up in here with the new special, the XCal and the Scana. Now, if you were smart enough to pick XCal for your starter frame, you won't be shit out of luck when it comes to trying to do hardly any content, because XCal ults and everything about this guy. Now, he's not that good of a late game frame as he used to be after his nerf, but he's a pretty good frame with his radio blind, which will give you instant kills on any of these enemies. Pretty awesome, huh? And slash and dash, which goes through and dashes and slashes every enemy. Well, every enemy that's close. Radio javelin, which used to be his ult back in my day. And of course his actual ults now. Bankai mode. And watch this guy who's hiding between that tower. You think I can't hit him? It goes through walls, so no matter how bad your accuracy is. Oh wait, here's another victim. And then if you slide in melee, it also does a radio blind, which you can also proc finishes off. So this is going to be the best starting frame that you can get. As far as, you know, the 4 that they give you to choose from, or 3, I'm not quite sure. I'm just naming all of them that I remember that were starting frames. And now we have Loki. Now, unfortunately, this one, if you don't have the mods, this guy is going to be nothing but a pain. He doesn't have the HP to do much. He doesn't have the armor to do anything. He just seems to keep on dying. You're always last on the damage total. You just feel so left out. But never fear, guys. All you have to do is just go invisible, and you get a damage multiplier. So whenever you want to do some cool missions with this guy, you want to go invisible. Now, your invisibility is clearly not going to last as long as mine, but yeah. Now, you might hear a lot of high level people tell you that this frame is probably one of the best frames in the game, and that is definitely true. He's good for doing spy missions. He's good for doing lone survivals. You can use this guy to pick up teammates. You can use that little clone right there to distract lower level enemies. I mean, not distract lower level enemies, but distract infested. And you can switch teleport with it. Be pretty mobile with it, I guess. Switch teleport with enemies. But another one of his abilities is the radio disarm. If it just doesn't kill this guy. So as you can see, I think he's about to go seek out and fight his homeboy over here. This is because mine is irradiating disarm. I put a radiation proc on this guy. Yours won't make these guys fight each other. They're just going to be disarmed and then charge at you. But, you know, it's pretty awesome to just be able to disarm enemies. And we'll look at examples in which that's going to be really in handy. So, let's say if you ended up in a very tough situation to where you ended up somehow in between 20 corrupted bombards, and for some strange reason they were all level 120 for some weird reason or another. Now you might be asking me, how the heck do I get off of this platform without dying? Well, I'm just going to go invisible before I jump off of it, because they'll just kill me. And then I'm just going to go into this middle, and I'm going to irradiating disarm every last single one of them, and I'm going to make them proceed to whooping the shit out of each other. I actually think that there's a limit to the amount that you can disarm something. It's been seeming like that a lot recently. Alright. Hello? Huh? Alright. Right. Right. As I was saying, now yours won't disarm, won't make these guys fight each other. Mine's will. But you know, disarming all of these enemies, even if they're not, shit, even if they're not fighting each other, is still good. You see how much of a help you can be to your team just by being Loki with the shade. We can easily do that, and they're gonna one-shot the hell out of that. And then I'm gonna be over here invisible, because even if you hit them, if you're invisible, they're not gonna bother with you because they don't even know you're there for some strange reason or another. Now, as you can see, Loki is quite the handy dandy notebook frame, and especially when you get irradiating disarm to make them fight each other and make. Oh wow, that was a one. Oh shit. Oh, he comes in with a left hook and a right hook. Oh, okay, all right. You know what? This is over, guys. All right, thanks for watching the video, guys. And that's some, I guess, some tips on the first couple of frames you could use. And enjoy your day.